Hi guys, welcome to What's Mama Cooking For Us. And today I'm just making some cupcakes for Easter, but I'm making it with a box mix because I cook so much stuff. I'm going with a box mix, and I'm just going to show you how to, make a box mix better. They're good, but let's make it better. Okay, so you just put the box mix in as normal. I got my oven set at 325 for cupcakes, and it calls for 1 cup of water, but we're gonna do 1 cup of milk, and the milk makes it taste better. And it also calls for the oil. I always use applesauce no matter what the recipe is, and it calls for 3/4 of a cup. Oh, not 3/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup. It's late, it's like midnight, and I'm trying to get these cupcakes done. So there's 1/3 of a cup, and I actually double. These are just those little unsweetened applesauce cups. I usually double the amount for oil, but of course I use applesauce, so I'm doubling that. And it calls for 3 egg whites, so I'm putting in 4 whites. And let me just make sure we have that all correct. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, always double check. And then we're just going to give this a stir. And I like to put almond, rum, or vanilla in my cake mixes. Is that rum? Yeah, rum. So just for flavor, but you can put whichever flavoring you like. So we're gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla. This is a half, so we're gonna put 2 of these. So 1 teaspoon. And these are going to be coconut. So I got some coconut, and I got some colorful Easter candy. And I want to show you my little papers while I'm mixing this. I buy these when they're on clearance, and I keep them right here in my little canning jar. Buy them after Easter, and then you have them for the following Easter, or they could really be used for any time. So just mix it all up real good. Get all those little flower pockets. So just while we're stirring this, it called for 3 egg whites, so I put in an extra egg, so an extra egg white. And it called for 1 cup of water, but I put 1 cup of milk. And it called for 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, shortening, or I don't know what vegetable oil they call it. But I always use applesauce in anything that calls for oil, whether it's brownies, cakes, breads, like banana breads, all those. I use applesauce. And if you don't have applesauce, I crush up an apple, put it in the microwave, smush it all up, and use it like that, like a homemade applesauce. All right, I think that's good. And let's get the sides really good. Make sure we got everything incorporated. And it looks good. Okay. And then I like to use, let's set that over here. I like to use a little cup like this to fill them. And of course, I fill mine kind of high because I like big ones, but you're supposed to fill them 3/4 full. I'm running into every tongue twister. And a lot of times I don't make mine in paper cups, but for a special occasion or something I will. But And then I'm just gonna bake these in the oven. I think it said 18 to 20 minutes for the, oops, that one's a little full, for cupcakes on 325. And no one will ever know that they're not homemade and that they're from a box, because the vanilla flavor and using milk instead of water. This one needs a little more, and this one needs a little more. And it looks pretty good. Oh, let me show you. And then there they are, and I'm just gonna wipe off those little spots before they go in the oven, because then it makes it harder to clean your pan. And then I'll be back to do the frosting. Stay tuned, guys. Okay guys, we're back. And I can't get this to focus. Let me back it up. Alright. Well, we were supposed to get 24 pancakes. It's so late. Cupcakes. But we got 22. So I don't know. I overfilled them, apparently. But here's how I do my frosting. This is just a Betty Crocker. And I put some vanilla in it. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon, and this is a half, so that's why I'm doing 2. So 1 teaspoon into the mix, and then just stir it really slow at first, because it's going to fly all over the place. Yeah, just like that. Okay, anyways, get it down in there, and then once you get it going, you can go fast. This will make a taste, give it a more homemade taste. Alright, let's see, this takes a lot of muscles, especially when it's late at night. But they're going to be so good. But get down, lay down to the bottom. You could probably do it in a bowl too, but this way you don't have no mess. You just put this in the recycling and you're good to go. So there you have it. And we're just going to frost a couple. I like to put a lot of frosting on mine. A lot of frosting. And I do a few at a time, so that when we go to put the coconut on, let's see, let's get those out of the way. When we go to put the coconut on, it'll make sure it sticks. Keep my coconut in an airtight container, and that way it stays very fresh. My grandkids are gonna love these. And I just buy some little pastel cookies, or cookies, see what I'm telling you? Some little pastel candies, and put them on there, and they'll look like a little nest. And there you have them. And, oh, we got to get him back in there. There. So see how simple? And let me give you a close-up. Look at those. Aren't they cute? Alright, well, let me finish these all up, and then I'll show you what they look like. Oh, we got another runaway. I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, here's how they turned out. So I hope everyone gives us a try. Thanks for watching. Show me some love in the bottom. And stay tuned for the next one, and be blessed. Thanks, guys.